is my honor to introduce John P. Hayes Jr., this year's awardee for the College of Liberal Arts and Education. Last year, Jack returned to campus to speak to students at an event sponsored by the university's Institute of Leadership and Service. He spoke to students, telling them engaging stories about the radio industry. But they weren't just stories, they were teaching stories that delivered points about leadership, integrity, and ethics. They were powerful lessons from someone who built his career on those three pillars. Jack Hayes' career in radio began in 1972, selling advertising for a station in Buffalo. His abilities soon became apparent, and before long he was crossing the country, bringing his leadership to radio stations in progressively larger markets. He was sought out as someone who could turn around failing stations. Soon he was not just turning around stations, but entire media companies, and not just in the United States, but in Canada and in Europe. In the process, he was president of the radio division of Chorus Entertainment, Canada's largest radio company. His strategic management skills, his reliance on a strong code of ethics, and his ability to be forthright in dealing with investors and boards of directors earned him a reputation to be emulated in the tough world of radio. After a career that spanned more than 40 years, Jack recently entered a well-earned retirement. Please join me in congratulating John P. Hayes Jr. and welcoming him to the stage.
Well, good evening, and thank you for inviting me to be with you all tonight. I'd like to thank President Garibaldi, Dean Denham, and everyone involved in the selection process for this Spirit Award. It means a great deal to me because U of D Mercy means a great deal to me. I'm also thankful to be joined by friends tonight at our table, John and Christine Zeck, John and Jenna Erb, Mike and Chrissy DiGiovanni, and Steve Fisher, all people who have either graduated from this place or have deep ties to it, and of course my wife Susan Hayes. My years here at U of D were transformative in two ways. First, within the liberal arts program that stressed appreciation of literature and philosophy and history and art and culture and communications, and the ability to learn how to think through complex issues and then defend yourself in writing or in class verbally. The second reason is that U of D Mercy provided me with the ability to participate in a variety of activities outside the classroom. So the combination of a strong liberal arts foundation and the chance to develop interpersonal skills served me well in life and career. Now, Susan and I have had a lifelong interest in journalism, and this is the reason that we established a communications studies scholarship nearly 15 years ago. We believe that a background in liberal arts is essential to those that aspire to write and report on the news and issues that shape society in any medium, whether it's radio or television or digital. And we believe that U of D Mercy is unique as it provides an approach to journalism that integrates the intellectual, spiritual, ethical, and social development of its students. If you're a news reporter that influences others, this is the kind of education that will serve you well. The primary objective of journalism is to pursue facts as they exist, without fear and without favor. Journalism today is under siege. I'm thinking of a president, and I think you can guess who that might be, that has a unique point of view about the press, James Madison. That was the president you were thinking of, right? Madison famously said, "A popular government without popular information or the means of acquiring it is but a prologue to a farce or a tragedy or both." Isn't it a paradox that we now have more information available to us than ever in history and right in our pockets, yet there's more debate about facts and objectivity in the news than ever before? So students who learn how to think and write and are committed to their ethical responsibilities are more essential than ever. Journalism students from this university will become the reporters, the investigators, and the writers that will inform us all, and by doing so, will help shape this city, the state of Michigan, and our country in the future. I can't think of a better place for journalism students to learn their craft and for the ethics that accompany that craft than right here at U of D Mercy. For my part, I owe far more to University of Detroit Mercy than I can ever repay. I'm very grateful for having been a student here and very, very grateful for this Spirit Award. Congratulations to all the other Spirit Award recipients. Thanks to all of you for your support of University of Detroit Mercy by being here tonight. As the preeminent American broadcast journalist Edward R. Murrow would have said, good night and good luck. Thank you.